Chris is like the least romantic person ever. You are. He's great in other aspects.
We're going to the cinema. We're going to go see The Equalizer 3. Love The Equalizer 1 and 2. Love a better Denzel.
Also,
There we
we
go.
don't do that already.
Whole VIP section to ourselves. But this is how you do the second part of the day when you're married, you know, settled down and all that. You go to Asda.
Won't you take me for a ride? I will love the feeling of the wind in my hair while speeding on the highway down by the sea. We go on and on and on. Listen to us tears go by in the very first sunlight, and we know it has just started. On and on and on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today it is the day that these idiots were spotted in Asda. Remember, we exposed that a few days ago. Well, this is the vlog corresponding, and it's entitled Leaving the Kids Home Alone to Go on a Surprise Date. So, yeah, Sarah's going on a date. Judging by that thumbnail, wonder who it's with, right? Am I right? Wonder who it's with. It's not with me, sorry, but wonder who Chris is going on a date with. I can't be together. Surely they don't go on dates together. But either way, they are leaving the kids home alone, which is a no-no. Shame they haven't got another adult in the house, isn't it? What about Isabel? What the hell? Reaching a lot with these titles, Chris. I'm sorry. You know, Isabel is an adult. She's 18. She's looking after the kids, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So to suggest that the kids are left home alone is kind of a misstrewn of facts, if you will. Anyway, let's get into this and see who Sarah's date was with.
Right, I'm about to make lunch. Chris has just surprised me. Well, is it a surprise? Yeah, it surprised me because it's a surprise because you never ever surprise me. Ever.
Nope, Sarah, you are well and truly aware of Chris's indiscretions. Nothing Chris does these days surprises Sarah because he does so much crap.
Chris is like the least romantic person ever. You are.
Don't be cruel, Sarah. Chris is very romantic. I've seen him fawning over your pregnant body the past few months, you know? That's romance, isn't it? And he must have wooed you in some way in order to get the impregnated, right? Surely there must have been some sort of romance, or was it a quick pump and dump behind the bike shed? Oh, I'm so sorry.
He's great in other aspects.
Oh, do tell. Please tell me what exactly Chris is great at. He's great at other aspects of life. Not the romance, not the loving, not the caring, not the loving the kids, not the caring for the kids, not giving a shit about the kids. None of that side of things, the family side of things, he's no good at. But he is very, very good at other things. Maybe, just maybe, it's his roller booting that he's an expert at. Maybe that's what Sarah is alluding to.
But you're not very romantic, babe.
No, I've got my idea of romance. You've got your idea of romance.
Do you know what Chris's idea of romance is? I've got you a present for your 20 weeks, and then I get really excited, and then I get to 20 weeks, and then I didn't get no present. So I'm like, it's okay, it's probably still coming. Then I get to 22 weeks, and I'm like, I thought I got a present, and then he's like, oh yeah, I decided I'm going to give it for you 30 weeks instead. I've told him that I want a really special necklace.
It is a necklace. Necklace, not a necklace. It is not a lace that goes around the neck. It is a necklace. Okay, get it? Got it? Bloody hell.
For when this baby's born. And I have to literally send him the link and then he's still going to come up with an excuse as to why he didn't order it. I guarantee it. We'll see. I said, I really want you to be prepared. I would really like a new necklace, because I'll just order it myself otherwise. I really want one. I'll order it myself. He's like, no, let me order you it, let me order you it. And I was like, okay, but I really would love to have it, like, in the hospital, because what Chris does is, like, I'm going to give you it tomorrow. Well, I didn't give you it because I was waiting for a special moment, and then a week's gone by, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, but I'm just waiting for a special moment, and then a month's gone by, and I'm like, just give me the bloody present. So I said to him the other day, I was like, I would really love this necklace, and I would
necklace.
really love to give me it in the hospital. We'll see. Anyway, I'm back to make lunch. I'm going to make some little puff pastry, pizza roll type thing in my Bobby Doos.
Okay, fast forward. Me and Sarah are out. We've escaped.
I don't think I said I said Chris surprised me earlier on in the vlog, but then I went on a rant about how you're not romantic. I don't actually think I said what you surprised me with.
Oh.
So, we're going to the cinema.
Going to the cinema. Cinema date. I need to take Sarah's mind off of everything that's going on.
Oh, right. Okay, I get it now. Because from your Insta stories of the same day, it sounded very much like you were there on your own there, Chris. And you had gone to the cinema during the day to get away from everybody because, you know, I don't know, you just wanted to escape. But apparently you did in fact take Sarah with you. So that makes more sense and makes you look slightly less of an insane loser.
This is probably
Around the scenes at the minute.
No, babe, I was up, guys, I was up again for 2.5 hours last night having fake contractions, and I can't tell you how much it stresses me out, because when I go into labour, I want to get to hospital as soon as possible, because I labour quite quickly.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of advice again here, Sarah. Take it or leave it, but quite often, and more often than not, you tend to say that you've got to do this quickly because my labours are so quick. I've got to get to the hospital quickly before it pops out, you know, on the way, and on the, you know, and we're giving birth on the motorway behind our house and things like that, you know. But this is a different scenario. You may have noticed that this particular pregnancy has had lots of different obstacles, mainly because you are of a certain vintage, and you know, you're giving birth in a different way this time. Possibly a C-section, who knows? But the point is that it's not the same, and the likelihood of you just sort of slipping one out and off you go and back home you get, you know, before the end of EastEnders is just another... It's probably not going to happen. I'm sorry. So be prepared for that.
I want it to be, you know, everyone knows everything about my labour. But I don't feel like I'm going to trust that I'm actually going into labour, because I've had 2 weeks of where I'm up all night contracting. And they hurt, like, I can't sleep through them. But then they just suddenly stop, and then I go back to sleep and I'm like, oh, well, that was another fake night that I've had no sleep.
A fake night? Is that to go with the rest of your fake lives, Sarah? You live most of your life in a fake way, you know, online. Fake this, fake that, fake family, and just fake love, basically. But now it's a fake night. You should be used to that by now.
And I was up literally from about 4:30 until almost 7 last night. And then I fell back asleep, and I forgot what my point was, stressing me out. But this is probably the last time we're going to go to the cinema.
So you're not stressing me out?
For about 7 months. What?
Yeah, it will, but I've just realised I've got my Crocs on.
You love them, and don't lie. Chris loves his Aldi Crocs, guys.
Oh yeah, I'd like them much better if they had the Aldi logo on. Anyway, we're going to the cinema. We're going to go see The Equalizer 3. Love The Equalizer 1 and 2. Love a better Denzel.
So your romantic date, right? You're an absolute idiot, honestly. Your romantic date with your wife is to see Denzel Washington in the Equalizer movie, you know, which is like an action thriller type movie, right? And that is your that's your idea of romance. You know, I mean, I'm not married to Sarah, right? Okay, thank God for like that, right? But even I know what kind of movies she likes. She may like The Equalizer. I don't know if she likes, thriller type movies, really. But one thing I do know about Sarah is that she likes, she likes her Christmas movies. She likes that type of movie, something that she can just sit down and chill out and watch as kind of a very lightweight type movie. Not really a fast-paced thriller type girl is Sarah. So I'm just thinking, this sounds, from the outside, Chris, it sounds very much like this is for you, in actual fact, because you love a bit of Denzel, and it sounds like something that you wanted to do. So you said, Sarah, let's go. Do you want to go to see this movie with me? Because I want to see this movie really badly. And it's not something that she had any particular desire to watch in the first place. I'm actually stunned, and I'm a little bit saddened for Sarah, if I'm being honest, right? I don't really care for Sarah that much, but she is heavily pregnant. She's about to give birth to your child, Chris. You do something which is supposed to be like one of the only times you ever do anything for her romantically, and it actually turns out it's for you. I'm sorry. You're an absolute idiot.
Go.
Also, Chris is really embarrassed because I'm bringing our own.
Yeah.
It's like, we've not got a bag to hide them. So I'll just walk in with them in my hand. It's like, but we'll look like cheapskates. No, we'll look like sensible human beings. Why would you pay £6.50 for a tray of nachos when you can spend £1.49 for a big bag and just buy a pound of cheese sosdy?
Do people actually bring cheesy nachos into cinemas anyway? Do they sell cheesy nachos at the cinema? I mean, I personally, I never buy from the actual kiosk at cinemas because they're bloody expensive, right? So I don't know. Do they sell cheesy nachos? It doesn't sound like something that's really a cinema type snack, if you will, but maybe I'm wrong.
If you don't do that already, go to your cinema, get a bag of nachos from Pound Shop or Tesco's, and then just ask for the hot cheese sauce dip. So good.
Right, we need popcorn, we need cheese dip, we need a drink.
A massive Coke.
Yeah, let's go.
On an ice blast. Yes.
Jesus, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what to say about how their brains work, right? Sarah has literally just had a little speech about how to save money on, you don't need to buy cheesy nachos from the cinema. It's much cheaper to get your own from the shops and bring them in, right? Fair enough. Agreed, right? And then she says, right, we need a big Coke and we need an ice blast, and then they get some popcorn as well. And it's like, why are you... Don't say that it's too expensive to buy from the cinema and then give price-saving tips and then go and buy loads of other crap from the kiosk, and which is expensive. Why not buy these things out with the cinema and bring them in? Anybody else have trouble understanding that kind of logic, or is it just me?
No way. Listen.
Christmas. It's that Home Alone song.
Loving the troll sign in the background there, Chris. I know you hovering over that. It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Hovering over the troll sign just to give us a little warning, a little nod to the trolls and the haters.
I mean,
Christmas, it is the Christmas
it is. It's a bit early, mate.
No, it's not.
It's nice though.
Could be a Grinch. Do you know, someone pointed out to me the other day, the Grinch actually always loved Christmas.
Yeah, he did.
It's just people that he doesn't like.
Yeah, that's me. I don't like
It's
people.
still you.
Yeah. This is why you come to the cinema in the daytime. Whole VIP section to ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a number of reasons why one might go to the cinema in the daytime. One is it's cheaper, largely. Secondly, there's no queues, is there? Because everybody else is at work and school, obviously. So yeah, that don't you feel a little bit uncomfortable being the only ones in the cinema. I personally, whilst I'd like to think that you've got the entire cinema to yourself, you're VIPs after all, but also it just feels a bit uncomfortable, the fact that you are there on your own.
There's like 2 other people in here, but that's it. So good. Love it, Mum. I feel guilty because we've obviously left everybody to come here, but they're more than happy. They're having lots of fun with Isabel, and Isabel's more than happy, so it's nice to get her away from the house. She's secretly worrying a lot at the minute about everything that's coming up, and understandably. So it's nice to be able to take her mind off it for a couple of hours at least, and spoil her a little bit. And we've gone to town, we've got ice blasts, we've got nacho sauce, popcorn, big fat drinks, you name it, we're going to go to town.
Yep, as I said, popcorn, big fat drink, as he said, and the ice blast thing. None of this is cheap, right? Anybody that's been to the cinema knows that this stuff is not cheap, and it's they're price saving, the money saving tips of the nachos really went out the window there, didn't it?
Proper enjoy a bit of Denzel over the next 2 hours. She literally comes back. What's up with you? I can't you breathe?
Walking to the toilet. No, there's loads of steps actually to get up here. I'm sat right near the back. But not only is the steps to get to the seat.
Do you need a breather for a minute?
Not only is the steps to get to the seat, but the steps to get up into this cinema.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, man. It's funky.
Steps. No, it's not cool, babe.
Oh, sorry.
That's not cool.
Have a drink. Chill out. Get your ice blast.
Oh, okay.
It's all good. We are sharing that, by the way. That was good. I just got in trouble though because I forgot to tickle her hair the whole movie. I was just in my own world like, yeah boy, this movie's good, this is a proper action, yeah, come on movie. I forgot to tickle her hair, so I just got in trouble.
Does she like her hair being tickled? As we do actually know, Sarah does like her hair being played with, so yeah. But Chris, it's just another example there actually that you've kind of admitted that this is just all for you. Oh, I didn't bother with my wife and giving her a little bit of care and attention whilst we're romantically in the cinema together because I was too engrossed in Denzel. Oh my god. I just think he's such an idiot. He is an idiot, isn't he?
No, he did not. Don't make me out to be an absolute moron.
Oh, but you are a moron, Sarah. You are a moron. On this occasion, you are actually not a moron. Not as much so as Chris is. Now, usually I would go on and say, yeah, Sarah, you are. But I'm actually on a Sarah loving parade at the moment and a Chris hating one. So, Chris, you're the moron.
I'll tickle you extra tonight, okay? It's all good. Look at you beautiful woman. Now, all you young whippersnappers, take note. This is how you do second part of the date when you're married. An old... Alright, I say the old back, I'm not old, fool. But this is how you do the second part of the day when you're married, settle down and all that. You go to Asda.
Coffee.
Yeah, we're going to Asda for coffee, innit?
In unrelated news though, Chris, is that red tracksuit top, is that the same one that you've had for the last few years that everybody loves so much? That you love to pose in on your Instagram and things like that. Is that the same one? Because I can't imagine you having more than one, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like the grey t-shirts and things like that. You have multiple, right? Maybe.
Decaf tea bags as well.
Oh, decaf tea bags and coffee, that's the one, okay. That's the shop on the way home.
I think that's it.
That was nice, though, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
That was a nice little day. Bit of Denzel Washington, Equalizer 3. Best, that was such a good movie, it was amazing. Anyone that's thinking about seeing it should go and see it.
See, I haven't seen any of the Equalizer movies and I don't intend doing so, and there's one particular reason why not, because there's only one Equalizer. I'm sorry, it's not Denzel. That's a misconception. It is Edward. Edward is the main Equalizer if anybody remembers that far back.
I'm really struggling to understand this jumper. Boo what I want.
Just boo it.
Just do it. Or do what I want. Boo what I want. Right. Okay. Whoever thought of that one, that was genius marketing. Well done. So obviously Sarah's kitted the house out with like sweet pots everywhere for Halloween. She's now trying to stock them all up. What we need is a swizzle pot. Swizzle lollies, Parma violets. No, I'm not a fan. They're not my favourite.
I love those.
Swizzle lollies and all them sorts of good stuff like Parma violets.
Yeah, you're a sweetie person, I'm more of a chocolate
and refreshers. Person. One thing is for sure though, we are going to have a little pumpkin patch
for Halloween.
This Halloween. These are so sweet.
But do you know last year, summer, was it last year? I can't remember when it was.
Yeah, you already bought this, didn't you?
I already bought all this and you shouted at me, but I got it all half price and you were like...
Well, there's a face that only Chris could love, right? I mean, I've got to say, right, during the course of you being out today, you actually don't look all that bad. Either of you, in fact, don't look all that bad. Maybe the camera lies, maybe it doesn't. But let's see what you actually looked like on that day that you went out. I know we've already been through this, but let's look at it again. So yeah, this paints an entirely different picture. For those of you who are not aware and haven't seen it yet, this is a picture of how they were on that particular day. This picture is courtesy of Tattle, who were spying on them on that day. Not spying, stalking. No, not stalking. They were there, right? Happened to see them, took a picture of them. Thank you so much. That's brilliant. But this is how they looked on that particular day. Now, isn't that very vastly different in actual fact to how they actually look on the camera of the same day that Chris is filming and Sarah's filming? It seems like two completely different people. But Chris here, he's caught with his pants down because, you know, he's getting a bit old and he can't keep his pants up, you know. It's the only time he ever gets caught with his pants down these days. Oh, dear me, I'm just so... I'm not funny, but I'm just... I'm sorry.
Got Halloween for another 8 months and I'm like, yeah, but I get all half price now, then I won't have to buy it. So how do you feel about that now that I've prepared?
Fair play.
Instead of me saying, should we buy this, should we buy this, should we buy that?
Yeah, I've saved myself £6.
Already got it all.
They have got some cool decorations.
Decorations?
They've got some cool decorations there this year.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. That is cool, man.
Oh my. That's so scary.
We should buy that and just secretly put it in Isla's bedroom on a night time without us realising and turn it on. That's an improvement from morning.
I was just about to say, let me guess, it's an improvement.
You might get a kiss if you have a face like that, love, on a date. No, 100%
Please.
no. No, definitely no.
Please.
No way, not a chance, no way. That is never happening.
Please.
No.
You look cool in one of those. I'm quite chuffed because I didn't even think about buying one of these. Lots of you guys said if you have a cesarean, then definitely look into buying a breastfeeding pillow because it's easier to feed the baby if she's not sat like on your stomach. And I keep thinking, oh, I need to get one of those, I had a quick look on Amazon, too many to choose from, ranging from like £18 all the way up to like 50. So I kept putting it off. Just coming to Asda, so let me just see if they've got any in here. 11 quid.
Pretty good.
Well, I can't get it around me.
No, it's the packaging, man.
It looks tiny.
It's definitely the packaging.
I'm like, that's not even going to go under my boobs. Like, what's going on there? But I think it's just the packaging. Do you reckon that'll be alright? That'll be fine,
Yeah,
that
it's
way.
definitely the packaging, 100%. Look, it's really tight around here, you can see.
Yeah.
It's all good. Put it in.
One of the girls' lovely, lovely friends, Atlanta, sent some gorgeous gifts. Absolutely gorgeous. JC's so excited about these pyjamas that he wants to put them on right now.
Okay, I have so many questions, Sarah, so please be prepared, right? This friend of the girls, right? This friend is off Instagram. Yep, I recognise the name, you know. So, how well do you know this friend that your kids are giving out your home address to this friend? How well do you know this person? Do you know who they are in real life? Have you met them in real life? Do you know them? And secondly, if this is a child, right? I'll use the word child in, I don't know. I mean, if it's a child, right? And they're sending a gift, they're sending pajamas to your 4-year-old son. Is that not a little bit weird? Oh, well, if anybody's sending pajamas to your 4-year-old son, is that not weird, right? So why is this being accepted and okayed? Did you okay it before this happened? Did your kids come to you and say, Mum, I have a friend, they want to send Jace pajamas, right? Did you say, yes, that's fine? Or did this person randomly send your son pajamas in the mail? There's so many questions that need to be answered about this, because firstly, you don't know if this person is a man, woman, child, right? You don't know. Secondly, how did they get your address? How are they talking to your kids? Do they know your children on a personal level, or is it just online? Because I haven't seen your kids go out to meet anybody friends-wise for a very long time. So, yeah, it's just very weird and concerning. And it's more concerning that you are not concerned about it. It's unbelievably weird.
We got Haribo's, 2 bags of these chocolates, Maltesers, and this big box. So now it is my job to stock them all up. I'm so excited, I love all these sweets.
So again, right, they are putting all these sweets out in pots and baskets and whatnot, right? So who are they doing this for? Who are they inviting round for Halloween to have all these sweets? Because it's not for their friends, because they're not going to have like a party. Most people would have friends around, or they'd have a party, or it would be for trick-or-treaters and things like that, right? But this isn't what's happening here. They're putting all those sweets as yet another excuse to feed their children full of sweets. And it's not normal, it's not right, okay? It isn't right. They don't have anybody to share in these experiences. So the next segment was of Isla. It was obviously her turn to do her own segment. I'm cutting it out for obvious reasons, but it's just another they're giving each child a turn now to do a segment. I guess it's more like as a filler, as they haven't got anything else to vlog, as a baby's due and stuff like that. So that's what's happening right now.
That was traumatizing. Oh my goodness. So much for a relaxing video. Goodness me. Oh, look how relaxing this is.
Okay, so I have questions about that last clip, right? You've got Isabel walking in, being a klutz. Don't know if that was, like, premeditated or not. But the point is, she said she was going to do a relaxing video, but then there was no relaxing video after it, so it was just her walking in and dropping something, and that was it. Was it more of more of the clip that Chris edited out, or one wonders what exactly was in the rest of the clip that Chris felt it's pointless putting this in because it's a load of shit. Yeah.
Tonight's like tonight when everybody declares after bath time. Literally the whole family, I'm going to get a bath after dinner. I'm like, oh, I am very grateful that we've got multiple baths in this house because everyone was in at the same time. In fact, I think I think my bath had Jason Miller in it. Isla's bath, she was in it. Isabel's bath, she was in it. Esme got a shower and I got a shower in the back there. All whilst Chris hoovered. Yeah. Can't say that I love it when I get out the bath and go to my little, I've got a shelf over there with like all my daily products I use on it. And I went to go and get any of my products and no, it seems that they've all grown legs. All my products that I use, taken a walk up to the girls' bathroom upstairs, just rehomed themselves up there. I had a cleanser and a Elemis face mask. That's it. Everything else.
And your makeup removing stuff.
You got my makeup remover stuff, but everything else that I usually use, my exfoliator, like my toner, my actual cleanser that I use daily, my moisturiser, my lip balm. No, it's all upstairs. It's all upstairs for their aesthetic.
They must be good because you've got perfect clear skin.
Thank you, Isla.
You're welcome.
Right, I think we're going to end the vlog here because we're all going to bed. I don't know why I've been having a feeling all day today. I hope I don't go into labour tonight.
It's because you forgot to fill up the car.
There's no petrol in the car.
So
There's literally no petrol in the car.
every night,
I'll get to hospital. I don't know if Chris will get back home though.
Yeah, I'm not too sure there, Sarah, if you realise that you cut your daughter off while she was trying to talk. But anyway, I'm going to cut you off, and that is it for another day. I feel like that was quite a productive vlog today. Not quite as much crap, and there was, Chris being romantic, taking Sarah to watch Denzel. He's a lovely man, is Chris, isn't he? So, until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up. Comment all your thoughts about this down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye bye.